Hello everyone, this is Lakshman. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share you some of the frequently asked core Java entry questions and answers. When you are attending for Java interview, core Java entry questions plays very important role whether you are a fresher or mid-level Java developer or senior level Java developer. So this technical round decides outcome of your interview. So prepare these core Java entry questions to clear your technical round. So whatever I list out here, core Java entry questions, who are having between 1 to 4 years of experience candidates will helpful. So without our wasting time, let's start. So the first question is, how to prevent a class from being subclass in Java? When a final modifier is used with a class, then the class cannot be extended further. So this is one way to protect your class from being subclass. And often sensitive classes are made final due to security reason. That is the reason strings and wrapper classes are final in Java. The next question is, can we override static method? No, you cannot override static method in Java because method overriding is based upon dynamic binding at runtime. And static methods are bounded using static binding at compile time. Though you can declare a method with the same name and signature in subclass, which does look like you can override static method in Java, but in reality that is method hiding, not method overriding. The next question is, can we access private method in Java? Yes, we can access a private method in the same class, but not outside the class. The next question is, can you explain final keyword and where you applied final keywords in your project? In which scenario have you applied final keyword? The answer is, final is a special keyword in Java. It can be used in different contexts such as final variable, final method and final class. When the final keyword is used with a variable, then its value cannot be changed once assigned. So whenever you are applying final keyword with the method, then it cannot be overridden by the inheriting class. When a class is declared as final in Java, it cannot be extended by any subclass, but it can extend other class. The next question is difference between checked exception and unchecked exception. The exceptions which are checked by the compiler for smooth execution of the program at runtime is called checked exception. It means if a method is throwing a checked exception, then it should handle the exception using try catch block, or it should declare the exception using throws keyword. Otherwise, the program will give a compilation error. The examples for checked exceptions are SQL exception, IOE exception, class not found exception. Whereas the exceptions which are not checked by the compiler are called unchecked exception. Examples for unchecked exceptions are null pointer exception, arrays index bound of exception, illegal argument exception, illegal state exception. The next question is, How to fix concurrent modification exception? For this answer, I have already uploaded a video in my YouTube channel, and I will also give a link in the video description. Please check it out for this video with a proper answer. The next question is difference between abstract class and interface. So for this question also I have uploaded already in my YouTube channel. I will provide the video link in the video description. Please check it out. The next question is, after asking a difference between abstract class and interface, immediately he will ask when to use abstract class and when to use interface in Java. So this is also one of the popular entry question, and this answer also I have already uploaded in my YouTube channel. Okay, so I will give a link in the video description. Please check it out, and it is one of our popular video from our YouTube channel. Okay, the next question is the difference between method overloading and method overriding in Java. Okay, so this is also one of the famous entry question for from the prospect of core Java interview. Okay, so I have already uploaded one video related to this question. Okay, please check it out in the video description. And one more entry question also, difference between encapsulation and abstraction. So this is one of the famous popular video from our YouTube channel. Okay, you can check it out in the video description for this video link. Okay, and the next question is, have you applied object cloning in your project? Object cloning in Java is the process of creating an exact copy of an object. It basically means the ability to create an object with a similar state as the original object. To achieve this, Java provides a method clone to make use of this functionality. So this method creates a new instance of the class of the current object and then initialize all its fields with the exact same contents of corresponding fields. Okay, so you have to explain where you have applied cloning object in your real-time project. You can take the one example from your module of your project, then you can explain by taking one scenario. Okay, the next question is the difference between hash table and hash map. So this is also one of the popular entry question. You can check it out in the video description. I will provide the link. The next question is when to use transient variable. When you want to make a variable non-serializable in a class which implements the serializable interface. In other words, you can use it for a variable whose value you don't want to save. So by that time, we are going to use transient variable. The next question is, tell me one example when to use array list and when to use linked list. Array list is the best choice if our frequent operation is retrieval. That means getting some data, or when such operation need to be performed. So by that time array list is the best option, whereas linked list is best choice if a frequent operation is insert or delete operations in the middle, since it does not need several shift operations internally. The next question is, this is one of the popular entry questions, the difference between string buffer and string builder. So every method present in the string buffer is synchronized. That means At a time, only one thread is allowed to operate on a string buffer object. Hence, string buffer object is thread safe, whereas no method present in the string builder is synchronized. That means multiple threads are allowed to operate simultaneously. Hence, string builder is not thread safe. String buffer increases waiting time of threads and hence performance is low, whereas threads are not required to hold any threads and hence performance is high. The next question is how to create custom exception, or we can also say user defined exceptions. So interviewer panel may ask you with the example. Can you write one user defined exception from your project? Which scenario you have created user defined exceptions? So be prepared with example. So not only with the theoretical part. To create user defined exception, we need to write subclass, simply extending the Java exception class, and you can override toString method to display your custom messages on catch. If the exception class provides methods to show error message to the end user, they are get localized message, get message, toString. So while you want to develop user defined exception in your programming project, so no need to override any these methods which are available in the exception class in the subclass. Based on your project requirement, you have to customize your message to show end users. Okay, so no need to use all messages like get localized message, get message, toString. These are all. So based on the requirement, you have to use in the subclass that message. Okay, simply says you can override toString method to display custom message, and you must extend the exception class to create custom exceptions. These 2 points you remember to define user defined exceptions. The next question is when we should go for join method in the thread. If a thread wants to wait until completing some other threads, then we should go for join method. So join method throws interrupted exception, which is a checked exception. Hence we should handle either using try catch or throws keyword. Okay, so you have to prepare one example for this also. So interview panel may be asked with example. You have to explain with example. So guys, I will tell you one thing. For each and every concept, you must be prepared one example. Example means not a normal examples. Whatever you have done the project, from your project you have to take scenarios and if examples. Okay, then only interview panel will satisfy with your answer. So nowadays interview panels not satisfying with your theoretical part. They are checking for your coding skills also. So that is the reason whenever you are applying project, whatever you are doing project, so for each and every model you have to take concept with examples, then only you can clear the technical run. Okay, so next question is what type of exceptions faced in your project and how you resolve it. So you have to answer for this question by taking scenarios from your project. I have already told you, please prepare with examples only. So it's not going to work out theoretical part nowadays to clear the technical round. Okay, so you have to say answer this for this. I have faced different types of exceptions, but some of the exceptions I really face null pointer exceptions, concurrent modification exceptions, and illegal monitor state exceptions. You have to say like this many things. Okay, so I already told you, I already uploaded a concurrent modification exception on a special video. okay, and null pointer exception also. So now I am going to explain at what situation we are going to get illegal monitor state exception. Wait, notify and notify all methods are available in the object class, but not in thread class, because thread can call these methods on any common object. So to call wait, notify and notify all methods, compulsory the current thread should be owner of that object. That is, current thread should has a lock of that object. That is, current thread should be synchronized area. Hence, we can call wait, notify and notify all methods only from synchronized areas. Otherwise, we will get runtime exception says illegal state monitor exception. Okay. The next question is tell me some of these Java 8 features with examples. As I said now, already said, please prepare for each and every topic with example. Okay. Java 8 has been one of the biggest release after Java 5 annotations and generics. Some of the important features of Java 8 are functional interfaces and lambda expressions, interface changes with default and static methods, Java Stream API for collection classes, Java Date Time API. Okay, you have to prepare these concepts with examples, because nowadays the coding style is changed a lot after introduced Java 8 into the IT market. Okay, so you must be to become a good Java developer, you should have strong experience in Java 8 features also. The next question is why we need generics. Have you used generics in your project? Uh, Whatever the list I am going to saying the following entry questions, all the entry questions are popular from our YouTube channel. I will give all video links in the video description. Please go through it and you can watch all videos. So for this answer also, I have already uploaded in my YouTube channel why we need generics and how you are going to use generics in our project. Okay. The next question is difference between loose coupling and tight coupling. Okay. The next question is difference between buffer reader and scanner in Java, and which one you prefer in your current project. And I explain the collection concepts with the real-time examples. So I have already explained all collections related topics with the real-time examples. You just go through it and check it in the video description for video link. Okay, and watch it. It really helpful to clear technical round. And also whoops concept with the real-time examples also I have explained. You just check it out, the video link in the video description. Okay. The next question is what is singleton class in Java? The next one is difference between class not found exception and no class def found error. The next question is difference between constructor and method. Next question is explain public, static, void, main, string args. You have to explain each and every component keyword. Okay, so I already explained each and every component in this special video. You just check it out in the video description. Next question is difference between heap memory and stack memory, and also how to explain Spring MVC architecture, and how to explain project architecture. Okay, so these are the some popular core Java related entry questions. Last two entry questions are explained as Spring MVC architecture and project architectures. Those are common entry question for any Java developer. Okay, that is the reason I added these entry questions in the core Java concept. Okay, and from the next video I will upload advanced level entry questions, like I already uploaded Spring Boot entry questions recently. Okay, and I will try to upload a Spring MVC architecture entry questions for next videos onwards. Okay, I already uploaded JSP entry questions and Hibernate entry questions and Spring security entry questions in my YouTube channel. Please go through it. Okay, so if you really like this video, please share to your friends also. Okay, and hit the like button and give comments about this video. Okay, and thank you for watching.